Okay. Alright, so now what do you think? What do you put on first? What's the CPU? Legit. So that's the fan going. What's the fan? What's this? We know where memory is. RAM. What's RAM mean? RAM access memory. Game started going slow. Computer run out of RAM. That's how we deal with it. You should have RAM. What types of games? Play with technology. What's this? Motherboard where everything is working. Alright, now we gotta figure out which way. Which way do you think the motherboard goes in? Don't say that right there. No ball. Right here. How do you think this goes in there? No, tell me, how would you put it in? Right? Tell me how you put it in. Where's that computer? Where's that computer? Make it better. So this is that computer. Where's that motherboard? I'm going to send me that motherboard. That's fine. So what do you think the big check on your board? So the line up, you put it in there. Put that here. So don't screw everything in it. Alright, so use the fans. Next thing goes in. Not true. That's probably the most important part of building a computer. Is building the CPU. Second most important part. So we did that for me. That's how I'm placed. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Some sort of bit. This is where CPU goes. They tell you what type of socket you put in all the pins. It's really sensitive, so you gotta be really careful. So this is just a protective cover. So new CPU box. So I did. I pushed this to the side. I actually just stopped earlier. Look right here. There's a whole bunch of pins here. See them? Here we go. Come on. Here. All right. So. Just seat it in there. Like this down. Not every design gonna be the same, so I gotta remember the register. But other than that, my power supply is gonna be the same on every top. So push this down. Push this pin forward. So that's one. The end. Just hold the CPU in place. Just make sure it don't go nowhere. Alright. Now I'm gonna CPU. Okay, so I'm probably doing this solo on Sunday. Interesting. But I'm gonna put the thermal paste on next. I know something like put the bottom and push the EC down, but I like to do a little line. Do those lines. Take a card, my old credit card. A little bit right here. If you feel some on the sides, you can keep it up. No big deal. Let me press the EC down, so it's spread it out anyway. We can use that loud effect. So I did get a little bit on the board. Like that. That is good to go. So when you get your heatsink too, usually you can have a little second cover over there. So the way my heatsink is, it has like a little bar that goes in the back. So you don't. So sometimes I used to put these on. I used to have the motherboard put this on first. But the cases, you know, now they have like a back wall plate where you just like take off, or the side is open. And you just hold it. No, that was a long time ago. It was just a particular case I bought. I had to put the had to put this on first. So I'm gonna line this up. Let's see if it fits. If not, we're gonna look at the instructions. Make sure. So these do have when you push these down, it's like slide them. You can slide them in or out. You just gotta see where it's at. Some of them might already be in. You see that? I like rocks back and forth. That's what those until you get the line up. Okay, that definitely lined up. So now I have to hold this in place because my back plate fell off. So I'm gonna have to hold this in place, put the back plate back on, try to get at least 2 screws in. Here's the plate right here. Wrap it up. Hurry up. Yeah, go for it. I need to get you over to do it. Measure. Alright, get that picture right there. Put that inside the box. Put that right there. Right there. I want you to tighten down right there first. Turn that. So you can get that one started. Alright, down go. Down go. Start getting on the bottom. Nope, go here. Turn on the bottom. See it? Yeah, right there. Yeah, put this spring. Hold this right there. Don't squeeze too tight. Branch like that. Put it. Just put it out here. It's still on your top. Take it. Alright, so next we're gonna do the RAM stuff. Alright, now we got the cooler in there. We're gonna do the inside RAM sticks in there. And after that, we're gonna get the cords in there. So the cords for fans, the fan and the cord for the CPU. Get everything nice and neat. And then we just gotta wait for the GPU to come in the mail. That's all she wrote. So there's little instructions like on the board to tell you like which one's going first. So it's like this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick with that. I need to hands up, make sure I put everything in. Don't push too hard on the flex board. Push it in one way, push it the other way. Put this in manually, that'll hold in place.
Okay, so when you're wrapping everything up, you want to make sure you got your audio cord that'll usually say HD. And you'll see there'll be like a gap in the pins, and you'll see where that goes. Every motherboard is different though, so refer to your motherboard for that. These wide pins right here, that's going to be USB. And then this is your front panel. That's going to be your power button, like to turn it on and off. plug in your SATA cords. This right here is a USB Type C. That's like a little, looks like a little T connector on each end. You won't be able to miss that. It's only, like, just look at the shapes and line it up. That's the motherboard connector. That's the first thing I plugged up. And then very, very important, don't forget the CPU fan. It'll be listed on the motherboard. It'll say CPU fan. That extra cord I have right there is a cord for the RGB lighting. And then of course up here at the top is the power for the CPU. You can use one cord. I use two because I think it distributes the power across both the lines so the cord doesn't overheat. And let me see if I'm forgetting anything. Yeah, and you're gonna have like little, so if you get one of these newer cases, they're gonna have little connectors in the back for your RGB lighting. So let me switch everything on and try to power it on. Okay, so it looks like we're in business. Test your fans. This should be blowing in since this is the front of the case. And right here, this should be blowing air out. So like this, the CPU fan is supposed to take air out of the heat sink, out of the case. So far so good, everything's looking good. Now you just gotta get your HDMI cord and plug it up to make sure you see a splash screen on there. Configure any, like if you want to overclock, you can usually configure all that inside the BIOS settings. And then like right now I'm just waiting for my GPU. And I'll finish up, I'll do a separate video for that. But thanks for checking. Line that up. There you go, right there. I would suggest getting a measurer. Make sure this is even. So that's what I'm gonna do. So that's about as even as it's gonna get. So you got support on the left and a little bit on the right. Like I said, I am going to buy another one of these that shows like the temperature, and I think it has RGB lights too, so I think that'll look pretty cool. So now I'm going to start it up, install the drivers, and test it out. Thanks for checking out the video. Hit that subscribe button. Peace out.